Okay, so 32% of people have voted for Psittacosaurus, and 25% of people have voted for both Parasaurolophus and the dodo, and over 17% of people have voted for Cronobiodenticus. Alright, on to the video then. Hello again, it's me, the Genius Prime here again, and you're watching the other episode of Prehistory Profile. So today we're going to talk about one of the most well-studied dinosaurs. I'd like to introduce you, Psittacosaurus. Its name means parrot lizard. It's named so because of its parrot-like beak, which gave it its name. Psittacosaurus lives in Mongolia, China, Russia, India, all over Asia. During the early Cretaceous period, over 122 to 100 million years ago, Psittacosaurus can grow up to 6'5" feet in length, 2 feet in height, and weigh up to 44 pounds or 22 kilograms. Now for some Splatooners or Splatoon fans watching this, I'm sorry for putting smallfry as a size comparison. It's just, that makes smallfry even smaller when you compare it to Psittacosaurus. Psittacosaurus is a herbivore. This small ceratopsian only eats ferns, but also can sometimes eat some types of plants. The animal usually gather in groups, like we've shown here. But they also sometimes eat fish and other types of meat just to supplement their diets, if food is scarce. One of the most unique features in Psittacosaurus is their quills. To top it all off, Psittacosaurus have elongated quills on its tail, and it was the only first non-theropod dinosaur to ever have evidence of feathers. But these feathers are like the feathers we see in modern birds, but rather more like the quills of both concavenator and the porcupine, as well as in hedgehogs. They use their quills for intimidation display against predators and mating display when the mating season kicks in. And like most herbivorous dinosaurs, Psittacosaurus don't have teeth. Basically, it has a parrot-like beak which gave it its name. So, how did it consume their foods? Well, by gastroliths. When Psittacosaurus is hungry, it will gobble up some gastroliths, which are rocks that use to grind and chew food in one of the bird's stomachs. So that way the bird can digest it. That will be the same thing to Psittacosaurus. And it uses those gastroliths to grind up food, like we see here in Dino Tricks Adventures, where Psittacosaurus gobble up some gastroliths, or some rocks from Mexico, and just to gobble up the carrot and chew it in a second stomach. And Psittacosaurus usually just grow very differently. When born, Psittacosaurus is basically born quadrupedal, like most ceratopsians, but then becomes a bipedal animal when fully grown. And basically, Psittacosaurus need those quills just to scare off predators. Those predators in this ecosystem include both Eutyrannus and Rapino-mammoths. Basically, there are over about 11 species of Psittacosaurus. All these 11 species are part of the Psittacosaurus genus. And the only question is, why it's the most well-studied dinosaur? Well, because Psittacosaurus was the only dinosaur that doesn't have any feathers with preserved melanosomes. What are melanosomes, you may ask? Well, melanosomes are preserved skin cells that indicate different patterns of colors, which only done with feathered dinosaurs because they preserve melanosomes better. But some specimens have some colors that have preserved from time. The most perfect example of this of a scaly dinosaur with preserved melanosomes is this notosaurid ankylosaur called Borealepelta, which was discovered to have a reddish-brown color, thanks to the mummified specimen. So, does that beg the question that Psittacosaurus do have color that have discovered? Well, not in the half of some of the species, but there's only one species of Psittacosaurus that have preserved melanosomes, thanks to one mummified specimen. That being the most famous Psittacosaurus species, Psittacosaurus mongoliensis, the Mongolian parrot lizard, and it was discovered to have some preserved melanosomes from the mummified specimen. and they were so shocked because they realized that Psittacosaurus mongoliensis colors are black and brown, which helps them to blend into an environment on the undergrowth. It usually just camouflages itself from predators, like Utyrannus and Mammoths, like I stated earlier. So yeah, there you have it, all the amazing fun facts about the Psittacosaurus. If you liked the video, then please leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to watch more biology videos on the Genius Primate channel. And on my new post, which is a voting poll, you're going to choose and vote on which prehistoric animal would you want it to vote. There are 4 prehistoric animals: the Psittacosaurus, the Shantungosaurus, the Albertosaurus, and the Elasmotherium. So, let me know on your votes. And this is the Monkey Man, and I'll see you all in the next episode of Prehistory Profile. Peace.